what happens on my OnlyFans page stays on my OnlyFans page.
I would love for your hands.
You're never going to find those fists on PornHub.
You're listening to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers with your hosts Greg Barrett and Kane Holloway.
You want me to do it or you don't want me to do it?
Give me a second.
No. That's not how it works.
I know. But I need.
That's the thing about it, is that you don't know when it's coming, and that's what makes it. That's what makes it kind of fun.
Yeah, sure. Welcome to Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers, or Fire It Up, depending on what episode you're on. I hope you're caught up, because we're gonna jump right into our Discord. But I'm Kane Holloway.
Yeah, I'm Greg Barron.
Yeah, we got Popsicle Pasta Pat over here, who has human furniture. And he'll DM you. He'll slide in.
And he likes it when you slide in. But he'll thirst trap you.
He'll thirst trap the shit out of you.
Yeah,
he taught
us how to thirst trap. Mm-hmm. We didn't know how.
Yep, he'll trap you just like Elliot did to E.T.
But by the way, I've been wanting to mention this. I haven't mentioned this on the podcast, and I want to mention it now while I'm thinking about it instead of the end when we're giving our various credits. Mm-hmm. The one question I get all the time in my DMs is, do you have one? And the answer to that question is, yes, I have an OnlyFans page.
Oh, wait, that's the question you get?
Do you have one?
Do you have an OnlyFans? Do you have one?
Do you have one?
Okay.
That's the question.
Got it.
That's the question.
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is yes. I have an OnlyFans page, and it's just pictures of my naked hands.
Is that why you were taking pictures of your hands in the car?
I got to update.
This motherfucker, I was watching him in the car. He was taking pictures of his hand, and he kept, like, needing better lighting. And I'm like, because he was taking a picture of his ring finger, and I'm like, are you trying to remind yourself you're married?
No.
And so, for real? This is for real. You have a hands-only OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's Greg Barron. It's Greg Barron VIP.
Fuck off, dude. Fuck off.
And the one picture is just me. What's that called? You know, your avatar. Is a picture of me and my hands are in the foreground. But then the pictures in the thing are just my naked hands.
Who do you think you are, Costanza?
$5.
Do you think you're George
$5 a month.
$5 a month for people to look at your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see them.
My mom always said I had really pretty hands.
Wasn't your mom blind?
Is that the joke you make?
Sorry, I don't know.
Is that the best joke you had?
I'll do it better next time. Give me a different setup.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know feet are popular, but mine are naggly.
Sure.
Mine are a bummer.
Yeah.
Like, no matter, even when I cut my nails and all that stuff, they still look it looks like God finished their last. Like he hurried up with the feet.
Yeah.
He was done wrapping it all up.
There was a time crunch for sure.
And then he just threw the feet on.
This is shocking. This is just shocking.
So, but my hands they're beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Well, do you have an OnlyFans page?
No.
Everybody has one. I want to make $20,000 a month.
On hands.
Look, everybody likes something. Everybody likes something.
I can't stop looking at them now. All I'm doing is looking at your hands. I'm oddly captivated by this.
And I'll be doing stuff like, I'll be holding stuff. And then sometimes I won't be holding stuff.
Oh my God.
What do you do with them? Are you throwing up Crip signs and shit? What do you do?
I'll make a peace sign and a fuck you and a hang loose and, like I get into it. I get into it. My OnlyFans page.
Can I see it?
Check out my OnlyFans page.
Can I see it?
Go to OnlyFans.
But don't I gotta pay to?
Yeah, you gotta pay.
I'm not paying to see your hands when I can see them right now.
That's the whole fucking point.
But I want to see how you do it.
I started to run out of money when everybody was asking me for money on Venmo.
That
I can't tell you
backfired.
how many fans asked for $10.
People kept asking for money.
Nobody, yeah, they stopped giving me money and started asking for it.
Yeah, no, you can't do
And
that.
so it was sort of like an inverse blow up. Mm-hmm. You know, it was an anti-blow up.
Yeah, for real.
And so I started to think I got to support my Venmo. I got to do an OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
I mean, you read about people, school teachers, moms, single moms,
Sure.
getting on OnlyFans, getting in trouble, but getting on OnlyFans and making $20,000 a month. So I figure I'll make $20,000 a month on my hands.
On your hands, and then what? Give that away to the people who ask for money on Venmo?
No, I'll close down my Venmo then. The Venmo experiment has failed. I tried to become huge on Venmo,
And then
people were asking me for money.
Yeah, no. They wanted to be huge on Venmo. They wanted to be the Greg Barron of Venmo.
I thought I'd be getting. I'm going to put my Amazon wish list on my OnlyFans.
Sure.
page.
Oh my God.
This feels like
It's wild west out there right now.
it feels like a Euphoria.
Remember when people were on
episode.
Facebook? Facebook is going to go in the dirt.
Yeah, Facebook. Unless you can sell your hands there. This is crazy.
Well, I mean, you would think of the two of us, you would have the OnlyFans page first.
Well, what
because
would
you're
I-
younger
Sure.
and you're on TikTok,
I am on TikTok.
which I'm not on TikTok really.
No.
Like I have a TikTok account, but I'm not on it. But I might just put up pictures of my hands.
Oh Jesus.
But that defeats the whole purpose of your OnlyFans. You can't do that.
Yeah. Then you can't go see them.
Yeah, you'd need to
I'll put them
exclusively-
on in gloves.
Here's what you should do. You should be hiding your hands during the taping of this show. We shouldn't be able to see your hands as much as we're
That's
seeing them
Aaron's
right now.
job.
But Aaron,
That's
he
Aaron's
crops
job.
out your hands for you.
Blur them like they do with girls' feet.
Dude, yes. Yeah,
blur
we
my
should do
hands.
that.
We should blur my hands.
Dog, okay, I got your TikTok now. You should do hand stuff, but you should be blurring it out. And the whole video is you like picking stuff up with blurry hands. Like we're watching Asian porn.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see my butthole, but not my hand.
Yeah. And it is going to be in the sunshine.
We'll call Lauren up. We'll all go to the beach.
Dude.
We'll blur my hands.
Fresh butthole. You can see our stars, but you can't see Greg's hands. You can see everyone else's hands but Greg's hands.
Yeah. I wonder, I think Lauren would support this.
They're smooth,
Yeah.
milky white. Your fucking hands, bro. Are you going to put on different... now I want to just see you put on different things on your hands. And like that would be the thing I would tune in for the OnlyFans, is to watch you put on... Do you have video? Do you do video?
Yeah, little videos. I'll do videos.
Of you like putting things on... Like you have to do a video of you like putting rings on your fucking hands and... things
Well,
on your
also
wrists
just
and
slowly
shit.
taking a glove off.
Oh my God, that is disgusting. That's disgusting. Just the way you said it, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yuck.
But it's like porn. It's like you just do things like you can make a fist and then people can imagine anything they want with a
True.
picture of your fist.
Yeah, true.
Like they could think you're punching Nazis or you're going in their butthole.
Punching, which
I'm either punching Nazis
is one and the same.
or I'm going up your butthole.
Gun up your butthole. What a confusing title for the episode. Fuck. Well, that's some news. Mm-hmm. What do you think of this?
I'm astounded.
Me too.
By this information.
Do you clip your? Do you have a whole station set up, like George did in that Seinfeld episode?
To clip my
To
nails.
clip your nails and to fucking like have your cuticles pressed back and. Do you have a whole thing? Oh fuck! Are you gonna do a picture of you? Oh, fuck.
I'm showing them the
Let me see.
OnlyFans.
Let
Right?
me see this.
It's real.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, I haven't posted anything yet, and I can't figure out on the phone. It's for some reason every time it asks me how much I want to charge, it won't let me type it in. So I'm not really sure what the problem is.
Okay, I'm gonna help you with this. I'm helping. I'm gonna be like your fluffer.
Amazing.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's a naked picture of my hand. I should blur that one.
You should blur.
Is there like a blur app?
Okay. So now I have another idea. You should be posting blurry pictures of your hands on Instagram, and then that is an enticing, like, if you want to see unblurred pictures of my hands, go to my fucking OnlyFans. What the fuck is happening? I'm like oddly excited to help you with this.
Thank you. I appreciate
What
it.
the fuck?
I appreciate it. Well, we do it all as a group here. It turns out like
It takes a
one
village.
of us one of us couldn't get a hot video on TikTok. You had some pretty good stand-up clips.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank
you
you.
did some decent stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But nothing compared to the three of us talking
course.
about a woman pretending to be a cat and pissing on the floor.
Or you making fun of my thwip tattoo.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was a great one. The three of us together, frankly, we're a gem. And without the three of us, our careers go nowhere.
Oh, fuck. You don't have to tell me.
And so your OnlyFans is only going to work
As a group.
as a group.
Yeah,
So
if we all pitch in.
So Pat, you're going to have to come up with some ideas.
Sure.
There's going to have to be a hand segment on the show.
I'll build some dioramas.
Please. We're going to have to make paper mache versions of your hands, out of your hands, so other people can have your hands. Like when people make fucking molds of their vaginas or their dicks. We're going to have to do that for your hands, man.
People have my hands. And the thing about them is they're not actually remarkable hands. Like I met Chris Isaak once. You know the singer Chris Isaak?
Yeah.
And my hand just disappeared into his.
Sure.
It was just incredible. It was a paw.
Yeah.
It was a mitt.
Yeah.
It was like one of those fucking, it was like the kind of hand that you go, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, he's apparently got a huge dick. He's great looking. And he's got massive hands.
Sure.
You know, if I had massive hands. My hands are slightly feminine
Sure.
and clean.
They're big, though. You got big hands.
They're all right, yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good size.
Yeah, they're good big hands.
They're good size. Mm-hmm. And I got a wedding ring on one, which might not be everybody's cup of tea, but then there's those people that want to have affairs, so.
Sure. And
They
you're going
might
to
like
play
that.
to the affair people.
Yeah, and I might
have
do a
to.
video of me just pulling my ring off.
In slow motion, or
I'll just do it slowly.
or you should do it where it's like it starts out like it's gonna be fast, but then the moment it gets to like the third knuckle, it just fucking slows down, and then you just see a dramatic.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit, are Amira and him done? Then the next video.
Well, when
is
she
you-
finds out about my OnlyFans, we will be done.
and then there should be a picture. There should be a picture of like running mascara on you and you putting the ring back on.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea how this helps anybody who's struggling in a relationship right now.
It really doesn't.
I just know that OnlyFans is a thing. It's a big thing in the world right now. A lot of people are
I feel like,
are on it or into it or follow women on there. Men. Mm-hmm. There's not men.
So
men on there.
I'm doing I have my show Going Dutch on September 29th at 8 o'clock at Good Bar in Point Loma in San Diego. And I got this idea. I was talking with a comic friend of mine about how to like get it out there to promote it. And we came to the conclusion, since it's a dating comedy show, I should get a Tinder and a Bumble and a Grindr. And so I downloaded all the apps and put out a profile and then set my parameters to everybody.
Oh my God.
And then I just start swiping. Like, matching, and then I go, but in my profile, I'm saying I'm not here to hook up, but I do have a dating comedy show that you can come to. In fact, you can use it as a jumping off point to meet people. There may be other singles there. And so it's like, that was my whole pitch. And then I'm like 2 seconds into being on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Grindr, all of them, and I get followers on my Instagram. Requests in my request folder are DMs from men who want to see my feet.
Come on.
Swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm going to show you right now. In my request folder. Oh, come on. Come on, it's fucking there. It's like taking its time. Yeah, some dude was because I put in there. I'm like, not looking to hook up. In fact, I even put in my profile. I'm straight, so they know. Okay, here we go. I bet you have I bet you at least have good feet. Ha ha.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
Tee hee. This fucking guy was just like, look, listen, I really don't care. If you're straight, gay, trans, doesn't matter to me. I really don't give a fuck. I may or may not come to your show. What's really important to me is seeing your feet, baby. And
that's incredible.
I haven't been on for very long, and I'm already getting people
This
asking for my
comedian
feet.
that I follow, this woman named Danny Jackal, and her whole thing is she films herself asking out people's boyfriends. Like a couple will be walking
yeah,
along.
I've seen that.
She's fucking great. She does that. She stops guys at the gym and asks them if they're looking at her ass.
I haven't seen that
And stop them from there. She does a bunch of them. Danny Jackal is her name. Look her up on YouTube. She's really funny. She'd be fun to have on the show, although I think she's getting too big for us. But she has an OnlyFans of her feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't know if Annie Letterman, the comedian, does have, but she blurs her feet in her videos.
Yeah.
Which makes me think she might have a feet page.
I feel like if you're going to have a hands page,
Yeah.
I got to have a feet page.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I want to make $20,000
And
a month.
Pat can do backs because that's where he likes to put his feet. On people's backs.
It'll be other people's backs. It won't be his back.
No.
Yeah.
With different stuff on them.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God.
Food, Domino's. Not the pizza.
House of Cards.
Actual Domino's.
Little House
Yeah.
of Cards for sure.
Yeah.
And the video can be him going, please stay still. Can you stop?
Stop shaking.
Stop shaking,
Yeah,
please.
he's playing Jenga with some friends. Stop shaking.
Can you stop shaking?
You got to do something about your spine.
You're going to have to put like headphones on her so she can't hear the conversation you're having with your friends. Because, I mean, Pat's a funny guy. He's going to be giggling and shaking the
Yeah.
Jenga fucking tower down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that. If he's doing hands and I'm doing feet, you got to do other people's
It's time to get into
backs.
OnlyFans. This is the right time.
It's ridiculous. We're just now coming to this conclusion.
Oh my God.
But
To be on OnlyFans?
yeah, essentially, if you're with your hands and my feet and his back, with all three of our OnlyFans, we'll make a whole person.
Here's the real thing, too. Mine is complete parody.
Absolutely.
And I'll get as many people on there as I had Venmo giving me money.
Sure.
Like 4 people will join as a joke. But your feet thing, if you put the right picture of you up, I think you'll get. I think you could get.
I want it to look exactly like your picture with your hands in the foreground. I want it to be my feet in the foreground and then my face in between them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you got to get your girlfriend to take that picture
Yeah,
for you.
absolutely.
That's the thing. Like a lot of these things, like I want to feature both hands, so I got to get someone to take the photos for me. And I don't see me asking Amira.
I would, please don't ask Amira.
Oh, no.
Because I like you guys together.
I won't ask anyone in the family. No one in the family is going to know about this until it gets reported to them. And they'll say, "Did you know Greg has an OnlyFans?"
Yeah, until you're having dinner with the Stillers.
And then it'll be all over.
Ben's like, I subscribed. And True and Mighty are going to be like, to what? And you're going to be like, fucking
Ben, keep it on the.
Ben. Ben, you're eating dinner and he's just staring at your hands. You're like, Ben, pull it back.
Rein it in.
Rein it in, baby.
What are the one person that subscribes is Ben?
Ben Stiller is the one that subscribes to your fucking hand page.
He lost at the Emmys last night.
Your only hands. Oh, for Severance?
Yeah.
Poor guy. Poor
He
Ben.
should have been.
That guy needs a break.
No, it would be nice. It'd be nice.
It'd
if
be
he could
nice
catch
if
a break.
Ben Stiller got a break.
It'd be
Did
if
you
he
see
could catch a
Zoolander
break.
2? Yikes. Come on, man.
And he didn't get put. Not only did he not get put in director's jail for that, but then he went on to make Dannemora, that fucking series about the guys escaping jail, which was fantastic.
Was it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Ben is good.
Yeah, he's good. And
he's-
Severance is fucking awesome.
Severance is amazing.
Yeah.
And he'll eventually be known for that and being the one subscriber to OnlyHands.
Only hands.
The Greg Barrett OnlyFans. That's what it'll be called. Only Hands, the Greg Barron OnlyFans. Fuck. I'm also contemplating maybe I do my head and I just show people. My whole thing is videos of me shaving my head slowly.
That's a fetish.
That is it's gotta be, right?
Gotta be. Well, that's the thing.
Like me
That's why
grooming myself.
This can be so groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Is that maybe you find out, there are people in this world who desire to see a 59-year-old man's hands, his naked hands.
And you have the hands
Grasping
of
a cup of
30-year-old.
coffee.
Yeah.
I do have the hands of a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
You have to say,
Look at
I'm
it.
not really veiny.
Not at all.
My pores are a little bit bigger than yours.
Yeah.
I don't have a tattoo of a smiley face.
See, and that's the thing. Your hands almost match my hands for sure.
Yeah.
You have
youthful hands.
Youthful hands. You
Yeah.
do. Youthful
hands.
Wonderful. I get it now.
Yeah.
Whereas before I wanted to.
They're MILF
burn you.
hands. My hands are like a hot mom.
So there should be pics of you holding a soccer ball and oranges.
Oh yeah,
and snacks.
Snacks.
Yeah, little snacks like you're heading out.
Yeah. Yeah, I
get it.
I have MILF hands.
You do have MILF hands.
You think I'd have DILF hands, but I don't.
You don't.
That's different. That's a Chris Isaac hand.
Yeah, that's for sure. Not too big, not too small. Could fit in most places.
Not veiny.
Not veiny.
Not weird
leathery.
Not weird where my fingertips are. Some people have fat fingertips.
Yes.
Where they're kind of round.
Yeah, I hate that.
And I don't have fucked up nail beds.
Yeah, and your hands aren't all crooked and shit like you forgot to fix a broken finger.
Yeah, and they're clean.
They're clean.
Yeah. They haven't done a lot of hard work. If I was to show you my palm, you'd be like, oh my God, that's soft.
Yeah. Since I stopped doing manual labor, anytime my girlfriend recently was like giving me a hand massage and she was like, you have the softest hands. And I was like, all right, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow. Are you going to think about your OnlyFans and what you're going to do? Because you have to have one now. I got to think about mine. If Greg has an OnlyFans, I have to have an OnlyFans, and so do you.
Are we finally becoming a fetish podcast?
I think so. Fet life, baby. Fet life.
Yeah.
Fet life.
I mean, I'm all pro fetish. Whatever your fetish is.
Of course. I don't give a
fuck. As long as
fuck.
it doesn't hurt anybody, I'm all for it.
Don't break the law.
And we want to
do
hear
what you got
about
to
it.
do. Exactly. Yeah. And if it sounds like something fun we'd all be into, let us know about it.
Or if you have an OnlyFans page.
Oh, yeah.
I can't go to it.
Right.
But I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Your success.
Where you might have failed. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Holy
we should
fuck.
get somebody from OnlyFans on here. Doesn't matter who, guy or girl, either
Doesn't
way.
matter, yeah.
Just somebody that would be a good guest to talk about their OnlyFans experience.
I watched that OnlyFans documentary and how these like people go in and initially they start off they're really nervous and they're like even second guessing every decision they've ever made until they get to the point where they're taking pictures of themselves. First, it's not even remotely naked. It's just like pictures of them kind of in tighter clothes or whatever. And then they start seeing the money roll in. And then after that, it's like, dude, you can fucking see inside me as far as I'm concerned. Dude, it's crazy how it just changes the moment.
It didn't start as a sexual website.
No.
Or platform.
Well, I think like most things, like Twitter, dude, you can see some of the nastiest shit on Twitter.
Can you?
Yes! It's fucking...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to, when I was... I guess it really doesn't matter. When Kelsey and I were together, we wouldn't go on PornHub or something. She'd be on Twitter. I would never get on Twitter, but she'd be on Twitter and she'd be like, I saw the hottest fucking GIF or GIF. Somebody posted a GIF on Twitter. You want to see it? And I'm like, yeah. And then you just watch, and then you're just watching this hot GIF over and over again. And then we're like, we should fuck.
Amazing.
Yeah, so Twitter's disgusting, but it was like a platform to reach people and like, speak your mind and talk about your views. And then people are like, also, here's somebody's dick hole. You're like, what? It's always turning like that, constantly.
Yeah. Yeah, Facebook's pretty reined in.
Yeah.
They had pretty tough regulations there about that kind of shit.
TikTok's crazy. We were just talking about this off air, but
Although you can't say porn
Yeah, you have to say
Tik-
corn. You have to put
They
the
have some
corn
dumb
emoji.
rules. They have some really dumb rules.
It's really silly. But like you were saying, like you if you stay on a video for longer than 5 seconds, your FYP algorithm, TikTok thinks you're like, oh, you always want to be seeing tits. Not that I don't always want to be seeing tits, but it's like sometimes I need a break. Not every fucking 12 videos need to be some chick fucking off camera and then all of a sudden the beat drops and she's like, kabarsh, and it's a fucking...
I think they kind of fuck with you because I go to F1 posts all the time and they're not in my feed.
Right!
I've asked.
I go to...
I'm like,
yeah.
I follow every racer I can on here.
Yeah.
Help me out. Send me some other stuff, and they never do.
I want to watch people making food. I've had to actively look up people making food so I can see food channels, and then my FYP is just girls being like, "Here's me as Rogue from X-Men," and it's so, and I'm like, "Fuck, what did I do?" I got to change up my algorithm, and I try. It doesn't matter. It's like, no, here's tits and ass.
Hey, they know what they're doing.
They know exactly what they're doing because they know they're gonna just keep me there, me scrolling, going, yes, 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 yes. Okay, finally, someone's making a sandwich.
I wish you could say no to some things, like hit a negative
Yeah.
response to keep stuff from coming. Like when, for a while, I got a bunch of Trump stuff, and I'm like, no, I actively despise this.
Right.
So stop sending it to me.
Yeah.
Stop putting it in my algorithm.
Yeah, I get that. I get both the left and the right all the time. I get weird videos like that where it's like actively left-leaning political stuff.
I was getting
and
some
then-
Jordan Peterson for a while.
So was I.
That fucking guy.
That was fucking driving me nuts.
Here's the thing. I get you think I'm a man,
Yeah.
you know? So
Right.
like they're real man quotes type guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not that guy.
You want to be dangerous. He sounds like Kermit. I fucking hate his voice.
Yeah, he's terrible.
You want to be dangerous. Yeah, I get sometimes I'll get self-help coach type shit. Like I got something recently and I reacted to it. What I thought it was the dumbest fucking piece of advice. And I also love seeing self-help coach guys in semi-empty rooms dressed like Tony Stark. they need to present this air of professionalism and success to these guys who need help, and then their advice is crap. This dude was like, hey, what if I said to you, I hate your blue hair? And the guy doesn't have blue hair. And he's like, how do you feel? And the guy's like confused. He doesn't even know how to answer.
Of course he doesn't.
He's super fucking confused. And he's like, yeah, you see, I hate your blue hair. If I say I hate your blue hair, you don't have blue hair. So obviously, why would you take offense to that? So that's just you knowing your own worth. Like, what?
What?
What are you fucking talking
What
about?
party trick is that?
Exactly. You don't have blue hair. The guy's not in there for that. He's not actively going to go hear things about himself he already knows isn't true. That's not why he paid the ticket.
Tell me more stuff about me that isn't true. So that I feel better about myself.
Yeah. What are you talking about? And also, what's wrong
Look
with
at you with one arm. I don't have one arm. I have two arms.
I have
Don't
two.
you feel better? No.
No, I don't
I feel confused.
Yeah.
Also, what hotel is this? Because it feels like it's on the runway of the airport.
Yeah. So I'll get shit like that sometimes where it's bogus self-help shit. And people will defend that because I think I hate too shit like that because they'll put like slow music that then becomes more triumphant the closer he gets to his fucking point. And I'm like, that's just a trick to make you feel like you're hearing real advice.
Yeah.
But that's nothing. That's fucking absolutely nothing.
No.
Yeah. And so that's my TikTok. Tits, ass, and bad self-help advice.
That's his show. All right, we'll be right back.
This is the theme song for What Does This Mean song. The theme song for What Does This Mean song. We'll read a self-help quote, and they're definitely not memes. Memes are something completely different than quotes. Quotes are supposed to help you through all the bullshit in your life. And memes are like that poster of that cat hanging from a tree. And it says, hang in there, baby, or Mondays, am I right? Mondays, am I right? So if you can think of a different title, then we'll probably change it.
Yo, what does this mean? The segment, this second part of the show where we try to inspire you with quotes, which I just, the more and more I think about it, actively hate people who live by this kind of horseshit.
You mean by these quotes?
Yeah, who like post. If you're constantly posting on Instagram different fucking self-help quotes that are all completely disparate and disconnected from how you're feeling each day, I can't follow you. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to see it. It's because I don't feel like you're actively living by any of the things you're posting. I think you're just posting to post.
If you want to hear these quotes in real life, just watch every dating show.
Every single one.
Every dating show. Mm-hmm. The contestants will say it to each other, about themselves, about the other contestant.
Yep.
It's the most cliche shit that you've ever heard because nobody actually knows each other, so they don't have anything real to say about them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You're like, nobody ever says, like, the thing about Gareth is he smells like a potato.
but he's funny. So
yeah, like they never say anything. It's always like, oh, he's so funny.
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
Yeah,
and he's wise.
And he his platitudes. I love that his parents challenged me, and he challenges me, and I learned something new about life every single day. Like what?
God.
What do you learn about life from a person you don't know every single day? Ugh, boo, shut up. The Bachelorette has gotten so much better in the last 2 episodes. Way better. All of a sudden, I'm invested.
Yeah, that's because their hearts are all about to be broken.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I love it. I love how rigid Rachel has become. I fucking knew it from the start. I knew it. As soon as you hear that she's like rigid and weird off camera, I'm like, I fucking knew it. You can see it. You could see it. And then Gabby, poor Gabby, just can't seem to find anybody who loves her. That poor motherfucker. I feel bad for Gabby.
I do too, because Gabby's the more interesting of the two of them.
She is. She definitely is. She's funnier, and she just has a great personality. I'm surprised she's struggling as hard as she is. It's kind of weird.
All of the guys that are left seem like guys that didn't get the jab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying, Joe.
There's some MAGA happening over there. And that makes me nervous about the girls.
Yeah.
For the girls.
Well, we have memes on Instagram, DTBFF Podcasts on Instagram. Go ahead and follow us. Smokey Creepin sent one that says, life boring? Overthink until you trigger a panic attack.
Is that a threat? Life a little boring?
A little boring for you?
Why don't you overthink until you have a fucking panic attack? Piece of shit. You stupid piece of shit. Welcome to the show. Oh, hey, listener, bored? Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah. Were you having a good time?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Think about your inadequacies right now. Every single one of them. While you're in traffic even.
Now you're having a panic attack. Is that what you wanted?
Is that what you wanted? Now life was boring, now it ain't.
Jesus.
He also says, love you guys, working out through humor right now, doing good. Thumbs up. Well, you could be doing better. Andrea Duncan sent one that says, I'd rather have a donut buddy than a gym buddy.
All right. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Feels like something that should happen on...
Why do you need either? Yeah, here's the thing.
Question for you. Would you do an OnlyHands post of you with a donut and a donut buddy? Like, would you bring on Pat or I, just our hands holding donuts? And go, guesting today are these extra pair of hands.
Do you mean a collab?
Yeah, collab.
Would I do a collab?
Yeah, would you collab? So
I'd be open to collabs.
And then you could put under donut buddy, guess who's who, and it's clearly my middle finger smiley face holding a donut, and then you're with your ring.
Yeah.
I mean, the 2 qualifying factors of our hands.
Yeah.
Right there. I think that would be good. I think that'd be a good post.
Collab.
And then Pat's naked back.
Oh, my God.
Well, we put our hands on his back. The donuts are on his back.
Donuts are on his back, and we're eating them off of his back.
Yeah.
Genius. I
Yeah.
hope you're ready for that, Pat. Your job title just changed.
Oh no.
Completely. Sarucci sent one that said, "You still married?" ? Is the "you up" text for people over 35.
You still, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine texting somebody that.
No. Yeah, who would, out of the blue? Are you still married?
You still married?
Oh my God.
I'm not too much of a dick.
What a creepy fucking question.
Right.
Quick question. You still married? Never liked your husband. Let's see here. Mariah sent one that says, "I love it when my coffee kicks in and I realize what an adorable badass I'm going to be today."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way
we have
after
today.
coffee. Yeah.
You and I weren't jiving until we had our coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I
Sorry,
mean?
Pat.
We actually actively didn't bring you a coffee. Fucking piece of shits. Why are we such assholes? You know what it is? It's because you're Sigma, I'm Alpha, he's Beta.
It is kind of the truth.
And
It is sort of true.
That's what it is. All right. Let's see here. Judith didn't send a meme, but she did say, "You guys are the fuckers today. I was in fact listening on earbuds at work. I may need hearing aids in the future. I'm still going to listen though." And that's because of our last week's episode where Greg screamed into the microphone maybe over 10 times, "Fire it up."
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it anymore. I liked it earlier in the episode, but now I feel bad about it because I would quit the podcast if that happened to me. I don't have to listen to it. But I can see people actually quitting the podcast going, if this is the future of these fucking idiots who I've supported through their nothing careers.
It's true. They are pretty nothing. Over on our Discord at DTBFF podcast, I haven't read these yet, but
boy.
apparently there are so many messages about Fire It Up. Monica says, "Greg definitely blew my eardrums out this morning." Laugh crying emoji. Stapes said, "My ears bled with Fire It Up" in all caps. Then I got in my car and the last one made me about to jerk into traffic.
Oh no.
What Pat comments, you do most of the commenting if not all of the commenting in the Discord. He says, "I swear I went through each and every one of those individually and reduced the volume. Imagine being in studio with the headphones on. We are literally just about to record a couple episodes at ATC. I will make Greg swear it won't happen again." It's the fucking first thing out the gate. And then we talked about his fucking OnlyHands page. Becca said, "The number of times I jumped out of my skin this episode." Then Tenbree said, "Me too. The Fire It Up after the matchmaking thing scared the shit out of me." Then "I have anxiety, Greg. I'm jumpy already, LOL." Well, I bet life was boring until Fire It Up came out. Now everyone has fucking panic attacks. "I'd like to formally request the metal What Does This Mean song. I'm in love with it." Oh, okay. You want to fucking put that into the
Absolutely.
into this episode for What Does This Mean?
You got it.
great. I think that's it for our. Do you have any memes, Greg?
I do.
Okay.
I went through I don't know where I was, but in my life that I needed all these quotes, but I got like 3 of them.
Oh.
The first one, and they're all from the same source. You cannot hope to make progress in areas where you have taken no action.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on, man. Absolutely.
Come on, take some action.
How are you going to build your OnlyHands page if you don't?
If I don't take photos of my fucking hands.
You got to take photos of your goddamn hands right now. We're going to do it after the fucking episode. We're doing it. I'm going to take copious amounts of, they're going to be everywhere. You should put your hands on the ATC sign as a way to promote. You should put it on the Don't Take Bullshit from Fuckers TV to let people know what it is you do on top of having hands.
This one, I don't have an opinion. I'll let you guys decide.
All right.
But it was sort of circular. I like the hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times.
Oh, dynamite. It's too long.
It's too long.
Too long for sure.
Hard times create strong men. That's fair.
Sure.
Strong men create good times. See, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Strong men create wrestling. And I don't find wrestling to be a good time.
No.
They also create.
I don't
arm
like
wrestling.
I don't like UFC.
Oh yeah.
I like football.
Love football.
Yeah.
There's something viscerally interesting about watching two guys fist fight each other.
Yeah, I like boxing.
But never do I want to be in that scenario.
No.
I don't want to fight anybody.
And I don't like the subculture.
No. But I do like, I want to arm wrestle people.
Good times create weak men. I mean,
No, that's what? I must have missed that part. That's not true.
I don't think I agree with that.
Not at all. I mean, if you only have, by the way, no one only has good times. Let's just all put that out there. If you think you're struggling, someone else also is struggling. Maybe not with the same thing and possibly with the same thing. The amount of times I felt like I was alone in a situation and then I told somebody my plight and they were like, oh, fuck, yeah. Same thing happened to me.
And then weak men create hard times.
Yeah. I mean, if you have weak constitutions or you're jealous or you have, yes, you can then, if you have enough insecurities that you make it someone else's problem, yes, you are a weak man who's creating hard times.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, and then my last one is, it's fruitless to wish you had started years ago. In the future, you will have wished you started today.
That just reminds me of old what's-his-name? Kitchen Confidential. What's his goddamn name? Anthony
Bourdain?
Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, that guy didn't get famous until he was like almost 50.
Yeah.
He was working in a restaurant, wrote a goddamn book. Not even that great of a chef. This is his own, that's what he said.
By his own admission.
Yeah, by his own admission, not even a great chef. Just a guy interested in food and people. And then became one of the most famous people ever.
Yeah, totally.
Just being himself. Isn't that that's crazy. Like an actual influencer. Anthony Bourdain without the Instagram and all that and making himself known that he is an influencer, influenced lots of people. Like
Totally.
When he died, it felt like everyone felt it.
Oh my God, totally.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing not really to like about the guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
And he was a little alpha.
Oh, sure.
He was a little alpha.
Absolutely.
But I guess you got to be alpha to fucking eat a snail's intestine or whatever you're eating.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the horse shit is that you're eating.
Yeah. I mean, I find
You're having a mud sandwich. Whatever he ate on his show.
mud sandwich.
He loved to experience cultures. He
did.
He was pretty cool.
He kept an open mind, and his show reflected that.
Yeah.
And then he inspired people to be great. And I also love at the end of the documentary, friends of his who knew him best would have said he would have hated this documentary, Roadrunner. He would have hated it because it's glorifying something about himself he tried to shy away from.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I like that quote.
Yeah.
I like it.
That was a good one.
Pat?
Well, let's see here. as usual, I've got a couple of real man quotes.
Oh, my God.
I figure we'll skip. We're running a little long, so I'm going to go straight to the real man quotes.
Real man quotes. Are you a real man? Are you listening to this show?
No.
We've got, what they hate in you is missing in them. Keep shining.
I love your Batman voice.
No.
Isn't it great?
What they keep shining? Fuck you.
What they hate in you is what?
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I don't know anybody who has the energy to hate me. Like, I don't know anyone that hates me. That doesn't mean that doesn't exist.
Sure.
I mean,
You just
there are
don't know.
people who read my book that hate me,
Yeah.
but I think they hate me existentially.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, they don't hate actual me, and
Right.
they're not. Their lives are continuing on while hating.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody I know really, like, for some reason, in all of the real men quotes, the guy's a real victim,
Constantly.
and he has no friends.
No.
He has no lover.
He
No
has
lovers.
no women.
No
No.
women in his life.
There's
No.
no women in his life.
He's going along rogue wolf.
Yeah, but bumming.
Yeah.
These are the saddest quotes I've ever heard.
All of them come from a place of hurt,
Of hurt.
and damage.
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
their tiny Grinch hearts. They're up in their fucking Mount Crumpet, hating the Who's, wanting to steal Christmas from everyone else. Fucking Grinch cunts. Shut up.
Oh, my God. Oh, let's see here. Oh, I got one's a little further back. It was for last week. It's funny you guys should say that because this next one really speaks to your point.
Ooh.
Another one from Real Man Quotes. Yes. The only person who cares about you is the person you see in the mirror.
No, not true. Not true at all. I've actively hated my own guts in the mirror. Yuck. Anytime I gain weight, oh my God, I want someone to poke me with a stick in my stomach.
Yeah, no,
Ew.
the man in the mirror.
When I was drinking, you think I was a huge fan of myself? Walking to see my bloated jowls at 26.
Oh, no.
Fucking disgusting dog. I was a hairless dog, just looking in the mirror like a fucking grumpy old man in my 20s. I was a fucking idiot. I hated myself.
But the only man that... Oh, fuck you.
My uncle thinks that I'm pretty neat, you know? He's a man.
Also, other people. I've seen other people in my mirror besides me.
It's true. I try to use my mirror and there will be people in front of me. I like them. All right. Let's rock and roll.
A couple weeks ago, I asked for questions for our show and didn't get any until after the show. And then I got a bunch of them. And they're kind of crazy questions. This woman asked 6 questions.
Whoa.
We'll try and answer them. Her name is, she didn't say whether we could say her name, but I'm going to say it because it's literally just Amy. And she writes, where has chivalry gone? A. What happened to holding a door, pulling out a girl's chair? Women still want men to be men. Okay. Mm-hmm. Why are men so commitment phobic? I mean, that's a whole episode. Mm-hmm. Why do men think that what happens in porn is real life? Mm-hmm. And can't tell you how many men want to watch you with another man.
Huh.
Which I didn't. Usually it seems like men want to have another girl.
Yeah.
But this girl, her experience is, like, I want to write her back and go, explain.
Explain each man, or is this one guy?
And because I don't know that men think that what happens in porn is real life. I mean, I guess some guys do. I don't know.
Some guys want it.
I think they think sex is like that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they think the pizza delivery guy gets laid all the time.
Or your stepmom is constantly stuck in the dryer.
Oh no!
Right.
Right.
But what happens on my OnlyFans page stays on my OnlyFans page.
I would love for your
You're
hands.
never going to find those fists on PornHub.
God, I would love for your hands to be stuck in places. Greg, what are you doing?
Oh my God, my hand is stuck in this glove. Come pull it off.
Can you help? Just like OJ.
Oh no!
Oh man. And I do customs.
Yeah.
I'll do customs. Yeah, if you have a request. I mean, within reasonable.
Jesus. It's gonna. I mean,
And I'll rate your hands.
that's my favorite part of it.
You send me your hands, I'll tell you
If
what
it's,
kind of a hand it is.
man, you got
I'll
a
rate it between 1 and 10.
funky hand, I give you a 5.
But you got to let me be honest.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's what you're paying for.
And I don't want you to have anything in your hand when you send the pic.
No, just your hands.
Just your hand.
I don't want I want both sides.
Like, you can't send me a picture of your dick and say, this is a picture of my hand.
right. Because
Even if your hand's in the picture.
yeah, it's just your hands.
Because I know that's a picture of your hand, but I don't want the picture of your dick.
Yeah. I don't care if your whole hand is wrapped around it and it's mostly hand. I don't want to see that.
You can't, if your hand is in your vagina, you can't send that to me.
My whole hand got in my vagina.
You can't send that
My
to
hand
me.
is stuck in my vagina.
But I will do customs.
Jesus.
I'm going to lose my whole family.
lose my...
I don't know where chivalry's gone. I don't, you know what? From where I sit in the world and from what I hear from women, from my coaching and all that kind of stuff, men are terrible.
Sure.
Lazy. Almost willingly stupid.
Yeah.
I think intentionally stupid. Especially young men.
Sure.
I don't know if you've ever seen the TV show Are You One?
No.
It's where 22 people go to a house, and each one of them has a perfect match, and they have to find their perfect match by the end. And if all 11 couples match up perfectly, they get $1 million
Whoa.
to split, which is still a lot of money. But if they don't get anything. And all it is, it's an MTV show. So it's asses and fighting.
Love it.
So much fighting. And it's
Sounds like my house
actually
growing up.
It's all kids in their early 20s. And the thing is, The Bachelor is also people in their early 20s. But this is the way people in their early 20s really act,
Yeah.
which is incredibly stupid,
I agree.
incredibly willful, incredibly dumb. So maybe there are some older men that are chivalrous, but I don't know.
The older generation is for sure chivalrous. I was in Vegas recently. I was with my buddy Jay, he turned 51, and he's got a girlfriend now. He's been with for like a year. He always we'd get in the car to go anywhere, and he's opening the door for her. She went to go open the door for herself, and he went, no. Everything best for my queen. He called her queen, opened the door for her. Like, he's incredibly chivalrous in that way. Pays for everything, pulls her chair out for her. I mean, outside of that, he's a fucking dirtbag. But in a relationship...
Yeah, because I've met your friend.
Yeah, no. Jason is a hunk of shit. I love him to death. But he, in a relationship, is oddly chivalrous. And I feel compelled, because my dad was old school, and he always, taught me, even though my dad didn't really adhere to his own advice, but he was basically like, you treat women like women, and you be the man of the house, and you do your best to take care of them, pay for things, pull out their chair. I mean, he told me all that when I was a kid, like when I started dating. When I was 16, he would fucking tell me, basically, treat her like a princess. And then a couple times I would do that, I'd get made fun of by the girl I was taking out. Like, I know how to open a door. And so that's where it sort of fell off for me was like, okay, I guess in this scenario I'll still pay, or if you want to go if you want to split the check or whatever. But I don't, especially now, I don't open the door. I don't usually pull out the chair. I don't even really think about it. I will pay for the check. But as far as like all that other stuff, it never seemed important enough, or it never seemed like that was the thing that was going to end us, was that I'm not being chivalrous enough to them in this instance with these little micro, niceties.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're of an era, and I don't think they really speak to a person's true heart. I think people can not open a door for you and care about you a lot. There's also something sort of sexist about chivalry.
Right.
You know, the idea that men are coddling or, taking care of women's needs. I mean, you
Right.
want to the extent that, like, when we have a formal dinner at the house, we all stand until the mirror comes to the table.
Oh,
We
really?
all wait, and then we all sit down. And her dad does that, and I do that. You stand until she's come. But
No shit.
at the house during the week, I'm sitting down. We're all sitting around the television.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
We'll wait to eat till she sits down.
Yeah, because I don't remember that when you invited me over for dinner.
No.
Yeah, we just sat down.
We just sat down.
Yeah, Mira was even like running late or something.
She's just running around.
Yeah, she was just running around doing whatever. I just sat down, not even thinking twice about it. I've never even heard of that. You stand for the... I don't know, maybe I come from like a whole different family. My family's white trash. I mean, my mom was homeless when she was growing up, so I don't think... I mean, you just stood everywhere you went. Yeah, I mean, I do certain... I have recognized that there are certain aspects of like the old school male, female... They want you to be a man. And I even talked about this in a way, because somebody was asking me they were like, what do you think about like the idea of being a man, or like being masculine? And I go, my whole thing is like, there's guys that take it to one extreme, where I'm just like, it's okay to be masculine and feel like a man and want to feel like a man, but then it can't be in the process excluding women. You can't be so much of a man that you're a real man, quote guy, and exclude women.
Here's where I draw the line. I wear men's clothing, and then that's it. That's as masculine
Sure.
as I get.
And you're also a bottom.
I'm a soft bottom.
Sure are.
No, but I like... I mean, I lift weights and I work out, but I don't... Nothing about music, and I like sports, but to a degree.
Yeah.
I like racing. I like motor racing is my favorite sport.
Yeah.
But I don't care about it all. I mean, I care about that,
Right. Yeah.
but I just am not that. It's not interesting to me to be hyper masculine. I mean, I wear my hair short.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I had a discussion. When I started dating immediately after Kelsey and I split up, and I was like on the phone with a girl, and she was like, we were talking about like this came up. I remember this subject came up where it's like, what's your hard stops on a date? And she said, well, I'm pretty traditional, and I like the door to be open for me, and I like to be picked up in your car and have you open doors for me, pull out my seat, and pay for the meal. And I was like, I'll pick you up and I'll pay for the meal. I'm not going to open your doors for you. I even said that on the phone. And she's like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, no, you have two arms.
Wow.
That's how I felt. I was just like, I feel the same way about getting down on one knee. I mean, I don't ever want to get married again, ever. But I feel like getting down on one knee is a way of, it's just, I don't like it. I would rather us be equal. than me feel like I'm getting down on one knee to then please marry, please be mine and like beg you for I wouldn't want the reverse. I don't want you to beg for me to for my approval. I wouldn't want you opening my doors for me. Like I feel like I don't want people doing things for me because they think I can't.
I want to ask you when you have me in a headlock.
Okay.
That's when I want to ask you to marry me. Because when, when you've got me like in a sleeper hold.
I want to put you in like a chokehold, like a rear naked chokehold. I want us to get almost naked, wrestle, and you and me, and then get like on your living room floor near your dogs, and then your dogs get all like upset because they think I'm hurting you. And when I got you in a rear naked, I'm going to ask you to marry me.
Oh my God.
They wouldn't even get upset. They would just come in and start licking us. They'd lick the oil off of us.
The oil. They try to get into the
That's how we're ending this episode, by
Right.
the way. If you've been covered in oil and licked by dogs, write us. At dtbffpodcast@gmail.com. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can follow me at It's Gregors on Instagram, and you can go to my OnlyFans, Greg Barrett VIP.
Yes, you can.
But it's not. I'm preparing, so you can't join right away. But we'll let you know when you can.
I'm hoping that your page is ready by the time this episode comes out.
It should be.
I'm also really curious to find out how you're going to promote it outside of the podcast.
Yeah.
Seeing as how you don't want Amira to find out about this. It's going to be very interesting tightrope to watch you walk.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't like the candy reviews when I did those, and those were great.
Right.
And this
They were insane.
this definitely tops it. This tops Candy Reviews, which was my #1 favorite show.
I mean, if I put pictures of my hands then digitally scrambled on my Facebook page, I might as well just go ahead and get an apartment. Because the disappointment. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
If it made money, everyone would be cool with it.
That's what I'm hoping
If the
for.
candy videos had made money,
Yeah.
like if it was like, I can't stop making these.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to, I don't know. I believe in it. I have full faith in your hands blowing up and being the next. It's going to go, he's just not that into you. Is what are you going to be known for your brain,
Yeah.
your ideas. And then your hands will just be the thing that people go to jerk off to. So first they're there for your personality, then they came back for your body.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the trajectory of your career went like this. But it's still here, even though it's on the bottom with your hands, you're still going to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So I'm very excited for all of the possibilities that happen from only hands.
I think this will get other people to put their hands online.
I
Which
want
is what I want to do.
exactly
It's all about empowerment.
right. I mean,
Men and women.
part of me wants to do my own only hands.
Yeah.
You know, with some feet in there, since people seem to want my feet. I'm working on correcting a bunion right now. I'm getting old. I have a bunion.
I think you should just go with your feet. You've already been asked. Nobody asked for my hands, by the way. Not once.
We have to put.
I used to open my show by saying, I have lovely hands.
You do.
I see you looking at them, and I get it, and you're going to have to get over yourselves because we got an hour's worth of stand-up to do.
Yeah.
But they're beautiful. Look at the way they're wrapped around this microphone. They're unreal. It's unreal. And my mom told me they were pretty early, and I always knew it, and I was always aware of it. Just like a good-looking guy is always aware of it. Brad Pitt knows he's good-looking.
Right. That's true.
He gets it. And then he uses it to his advantage, and I've done the same thing with my hands. All right, we got to go.
Yeah, we got to go. You can follow the show at DTBFF Podcast. You can support the show, patreon.com/DTBFF Podcast. Join the Discord, DTBFF Podcast. You can follow me at Kane Holloway. Go to kaneholloway.com for show dates. Going Dutch is going to be September 29th at 8 p.m. Tickets are available on kaneholloway.com or on Instagram at Kane Holloway. Pat? No, Greg already went.
Yeah.
You can find me at DTBFF Producer Pat on Instagram.
There's you can also call into the show. What's that number, Pat?
That number's 323-379-5544.
Don't take bullshit from fuckers.
Welcome.
All right.
Hey there, if you like the show, you can find bonus episodes and more at our Patreon at patreon.com/DTBFF podcast. And then rate the show 5 stars on iTunes because it's the right thing to do. All music by the Rating Monarchs, produced by Patrick Kelly.